Hey guys, welcome to the Commander Lounge. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys two cards from Kaladesh that I just love for Commander. Like probably my favorite two cards from Kaladesh. I'm also showing one from Aether Revolt that I really like in Commander, but it goes with the one card that I'm showing. Because I know I haven't been talking to you guys about sets lately, and I'm sorry. Like right after Kaladesh came out, I kind of just took a break on Magic for a little bit. It was weird. It was like right after it came out, I like drafted it once, and I was just like playing other games and stuff for a little bit. But I'm backing it up a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you guys my favorite cards for Commander. So the first one is Key to the City. I don't know why I didn't notice this card when I first looked through the set, and like I've just recently played it in sealed. Like I have it in my sealed league, and the card's absolutely insane and limited, of course, because card advantage usually wins games. Period. But I mean, this card is nuts. Like if you can't afford Sylvan Library, like this isn't a bad card because there's always going to be a creature to target. So you can activate the ability, and it's always most of the times in your commander decks. I mean, yeah, there's a couple commander decks that isn't creature centric, but most of the times you don't mind. You really like giving a creature unblockable. Like this is really good in Voltron because you can give one of your creatures unblockable, and it's like a really slow loot effect. Because you have to discard a card and then upkeep. You pay two when it untaps you pay two, and you can draw a card when it untaps, which is most of the time at upkeep unless you can abuse this, which is definitely possible. It's really good. But I love this card, and I'm just going to show you an example. I put this card into my Jund Eldrazi Reanimate deck because it makes sense. I can discard my Eldrazi. I can put Ulamog, this Ceaseless Hunger, into the graveyard right away from this ability, and target any creature on the battlefield, give it unblockable. Just do it at any time, and then the next turn I can reanimate Ulamog. And then I can proceed to use, if it doesn't have haste, so you wait a turn. And then Key to the City can make this unblockable. So not only is it going to exile the top 20 cards of your library, but it's actually going to go get in unblockable for 10 damage, which is amazing. I absolutely love this card in this deck, but I feel like it should go in a lot of commander decks just because it's essentially card advantage, and it's like a rogue's passage in artifact form, and it costs like nothing. It costs you to discard a card, which most of the time you're fine to do, especially when you find out it's like a delayed loot effect, which is pretty cool. So that is my first card in Kaladesh that I'd like to say is my favorite card for Commander. All right, so now the second card in Kaladesh that I absolutely am in love with is Panharmonicon. This card is so insane for Commander. I mean, I run it in my Blink deck, but you can run it in any deck that you benefit off of ETB triggers, which is Enter the Battlefield triggers, because this triggers them twice from artifacts and creatures. And once again, going into the Aether Revolt card, with Panharmonicon in my Blink deck, I can do a lot of different infinite stuff, like gain infinite life, deal infinite damage, and make infinite creatures. Mainly because of this guy, which is Felidar Guardian. I mean, you guys know the whole Saheeli, Guardian combo copycat deck. I mean, you guys know the impact it has on Standard, but the craziest thing is that it has a crazy impact on Commander as well because of the blink mechanic. The reason why Felidar Guardian is insane is because I think it may be the only creature that blinks, and I think blinking is you don't have to wait till end of turn. It just does, you just exile and bring it right back. I think it's the only creature to do it in permanent, to blink a permanent, which is extremely strong. I mean, I could be wrong on that. If you guys know there's another blink a permanent, and not until end step, I mean blink it right away, just bring it right back. You guys let me know because I need that in this deck. But Felidar Guardian is insane because, I mean, you can pair it with you can pair it with Wisp-Weaver, Eldrazi Displacer, and my favorite is Restoration Angel. because she has flash, you can get your infinite combos in at end of turn. Because when Felder Guardian, when Restoration Angel flashes in at the end of turn, it will uh, blink. Well, it will get double triggers, so it can blink two things. So it can blink Feldar Guardian and let's just say Filigree Familiar. So it will blink these two. They will come back. This will get double triggers. So of course he's going to want to blink Restoration Angel, and he could also blink Filigree Familiar. You can do that back and forth until you get infinite life. So this fox can gain you infinite life because when it enters the battlefield, it gives you 2 life. So yeah, Panharmonicon lets you do that, which is crazy good. And then while you're at it, if you have a Mirror Battlesphere out, you can do the same thing. You can do that for infinite creatures. You can make infinite creatures at end step with flashing in a Restoration Angel and Feldar Guardian. And you can do this too. You can gain infinite life and do infinite creatures because they're both going to get two triggers off of Panharmonicon. And then my favorite combo, I have a buddy at that I play with a lot. We play Commander a lot, and every time I play Staff of Nin, he calls it Staff of Win. And in this deck, it turns into Staff of Nin with this combo because once again, Panharmonicon and these two, flash in end of turn. You blink this, blink Staff of Nin in response to blink. Make sure you ping. And then that happens. And then Restoration Angel can blink Feldar Guardian and blink something else because it can't blink Staff of Nin. But then when Feldar comes in, it'll blink it again. You can keep tapping it for damage before you blink it and deal infinite damage through Staff of Nin, turning it into an actual Staff of Win, which I love. And now the last combo that is because of Panharmonicon and Feldar Guardian is the other way it can enable blink combo is with this guy, Eldrazi Displacer. You pay 3, but you have to play one of it has to be a colorless mana to exile another target creature and return it to the battlefield tapped. Well, because this will end up getting double triggers because, of course, you're going to pay your 3, which you're going to want to use one of these rocks. You're going to use Mana Vault or Basalt Monolith because they tap for 3. I mean, yeah, they stay tapped, but because it's what it does is that you will tap the Mana Vault or the Basalt Monolith, blink Feldar Guardian. Guardian comes back in tapped with 2 triggers, and of course with those 2 triggers you can blink. You're gonna blink Mana Vault or Basalt Monolith, and then you can blink any of your combo pieces like I showed you. Like you can blink for Staff of Wind to deal infinite damage, Mirror Battlesphere to get infinite creatures, and Filigree Familiar to gain infinite life. And you can just do it over and over again because every time this comes in untapped, you can feed more into it and keep blinking Feldar Guardian over and over again. So yeah, I mean, Panharmonicon's the main reason why this combo happens, but Feldar Guardian is the big enabler in this deck that makes it insane. I mean, I'm sure Panharmonicon does a lot of work without Feldar Guardian. I'm just showing you the infinite combos that I have in my mono white blink deck that just pushes this combo over the top, makes it really amazing, gives it a little bit more reach to get to the combo, even though you always have to have Feldar Guardian to combo off. But yeah, so those are my two cards that I think are like my 2 favorite cards for Commander in Kaladesh. Now, in the next video I make, I'm waiting for a card to come in. I'm going to show you my top 2 favorite cards in Aether Revolt that I like for Commander, because Feldar Guardian's sweet, but I mean, it's not my favorite card for Commander because, I mean, I love the card, but it's not my favorite card because it only gets played in white decks, so I'm mainly focusing on artifacts, I think. So, I mean, if you guys want to, in the comments below, take a guess the 2 cards. I'm pretty sure you can guess one of them because it speaks pretty loudly that it's going to do insane things in Commander, but just take a guess on the 2 cards I'm going to show you, I think in the next couple days or a week. Let me know what you guys think of the videos. Let me know your favorite Commander cards from Kaladesh. And also, actually, I noticed you guys didn't seem like you guys really were watching my Legacy Cube videos. I do have another Legacy Cube video set up, but you guys let me know if you guys want to see that, and I'll load it up, because I have to load up 4 separate videos to show you all that. And if you guys aren't interested, I'm just not going to put it up. But yeah, so let me know what you think of the video. Take a guess on the Aether Revolt cards, the 2 cards that I think are my favorite. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to guess the first one, and let me know your favorite Kaladesh commander cards, and yeah, take it easy, guys. Bye bye.